Hi, Robbie here. It's another Thursday morning, and I'm sitting out here in the garden. It's a little brisk, and I'm kind of bundled up, but it's going to be a beautiful day in the mid 70s later, and I can hardly wait. But in the meantime, I've been thinking about artificial intelligence for the past several months at least, and I'm going to continue to be wondering about artificial intelligence. I hear a lot of people commenting pros and cons about why it's good or why it's bad or why it's dangerous or why it's helpful, and I think they're all right in some ways. It's still something that's at the very beginning stages, and it's going to be changing as technology advances and makes things work better. But in the meantime, I'm thinking that it's smart to find out a little bit more about it on my own rather than wait for other people to tell me what to think. So I've found a couple of new artificial intelligence apps, and I've tried it out myself just to see what it's like. One is Chat GPT, which promises that if I give them a couple of good passwords and clues about what I'm interested in, they'll create a nice little article or a newsletter or just a little piece of writing uh, that I'll love. And I'm waiting to see about that. The other app that I'm trying out is a new feature of Constant Contact, the email app that I've been using for years, and so I tried them both, and I asked them both to create me a little a little article about tips for planning wedding music. That's something I know a little bit about. So I was curious to see what they would come up with. And sure enough, they come up with a couple of harmless articles, um, not terribly good, not terribly bad. Uh, but they were both very interesting because I saw some promise. I saw that it could help me organize my ideas if I was going to write the article myself. I could write a couple of dozen articles like that myself, but with these artificial intelligence apps, it helps to give me some ideas about how to organize my thoughts. So it could be helpful. On the other hand, the two articles that they created didn't tell me anything at all about why the reader should believe anything they said. I mean, based on no experience. The other thing that I wonder about is planning wedding music is something that people get their feelings about involved. And neither article said anything at all about how to get your feelings involved. Instead, both articles read pretty much like user's manuals that you'd get for a machine or a piece of software. User's manuals, just very cut and dry, very non judgmental, not particularly helpful, but useful if all you want to know is what buttons to push and how to turn the crank to get what you want. So my first experience with artificial intelligence was a medium. I'd say not particularly good, not particularly bad, but shows some promise. And so I'm going to keep investigating. And if I were you, I'd do some investigating yourself just to see how artificial intelligence works for something that you know a little bit about. I think artificial intelligence is, in one way or another, has been here for a long time, and it's going to continue being here a long time. We may as well figure out how to make it useful and how to make it reliable and how to make it good. So that's what I'm thinking about now, and I'll talk with you again next Thursday.